Time to see what's gonna happen here tonight at Watkins Glen. Green flag is out. It's a very late start by the two old dog racing drivers, but we are underway as we go into turn 1 for the first time. Look for cars to battle for position here. It appears to be a clean start so far. As we bring up the overlays for the first time as well now. So going up the S's, and we have some side-by-side action further back. As we have one car on the push to pass already. That's Thomas Jensen trying to make a move on Seb Kinder on the outside into the inner loop now for the first time. And he is on the outside line and makes it work. Goes a little bit deep into the corner, but makes the corner still, as Oscar Fredriksson is also battling with Patrick Zilfassi for position, which is not what he needs to do. He needs to get forward and not battle with the guys behind too much, as Patrick is looking to get a move done. Very aggressive early on.
Really?
As we have an angry driver on the voice chat. Apologies about that, I didn't mute that yet, but Seb Kinder has gone around. And he has had an incident with Kevin Stam, I do believe, as he is further back. Oh yes, these two drivers definitely involved. But Matt Houston already making a move around his teammate for P9. And gets that position done, so he is up into P9. But Benny Fish on the outside into the inner loop. Turn 5, 6, 7 and 8. Oh, that's close. But Benny Fish gets by. Beautiful move on the outside as Piazza is almost in the gearbox of Benny here.
Oscar is going to need to work for it.
As he's racing Thomas Geiser for position here. Breaks way too late, Kevin does, and he just takes Seb out. So Seb completely innocent on that one. That yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Looking at the onboard here from Kevin, just completely misjudging his braking point. Yep, and takes Seb out. So understandably, Seb is frustrated. But looking at the move for position from Matt Hewson on Dakota the Maid, very easy move there on his teammates. Then looking at Matt Hewson on Alfie Moran here, a little bit later on as well, on the push to pass down the inside, and a very easy move. Goes in very wide. You want to extend the track as much as possible. iRacing allows you to do it, but he just did it way too much. He actually hit a bump there as well. I just saw the car bottom out for a second, and that led him to losing control in the 64 Gamebridge car.
It's a tricky corner, a tricky bump indeed, like you said. Matt is going some places because he just passed Thomas as well.
Yes, getting by his teammate. Good catch. Up to P7 now, and I'm sure that these teammates will be working together a little bit. Of course, they know that Matt is somewhat in the championship fight, so they want to help him as much as possible to at least make up some points, maybe, on Oscar.
We have lost the drive, by the way.
Let's see what happened to him. Going through turn 14, goes too wide, rejoins the track.
Between turn 8 and 9.
Oh yeah, there he is. He loses the backhand, slides into the wall. And clearly some suspension damage there. As Matt Hewson and Thomas Geiser right behind there in the shot coming up as well. And he pulls off the racetrack right there. Oh, yep, okay, so his day is definitely done. So yeah, that's day done for Thomas Jensen.
Even now Oscar is still winning a championship. In fact, if he stays here, Matt needs to be in front of him to take the championship battle to next week.
Currently the driver with the most push to pass burned is Matt Houston with 5 pushes, as well as Dakota the Maid with 5, as Piazza has a look up the inside now on Benny Fish as they're going side by side now through the boot section. Benny Fish defending the inside line, down Piazza on the outside line. Should get some better momentum off the corner here. But Benny Fish with a shorter distance pulls just in front on the exit. As Dan once again chooses the outside line with Benny on the inside. Oscar gonna join this battle as well. And Benny Fish holds on to P2 for now as they're still going side by side now up the hill again. As Benny slides around the corner here, off camber corner that is, but Dan Piazza has the inside for the next one right now. Side by side still. What a battle for position this is, and Oscar Fredriksson almost got his nose cut off there. But he has to stay patient. Patrick Zilfassi in the mix here as well right now. And this might be one of those situations where you might be considering an undercut. Not too long from now.
We've got our first pit stop.
That's correct.
Matt is in the pit.
Off and away again for Benny Fish on the reds. Gotta be careful on cold tires here to not spin the car out, and he rejoins just behind Thomas Geisler, correct, or is it a left car?
I believe it's
left car.
Kevin.
Yep, that's Kevin just in front of him. So look for Kevin to move out of the way, which he does very nicely indeed here. In the meantime, as Benny is weaving to show his appreciation to Kevin right there. In the meantime, push to pass lighting up for Ricciucci, Piazza and Oscar Fredriksson. So look for them to come into the pits as Piazza comes out of the pits in his Old Dogs machine. On the red, side by side with Benny Fish up the hill. Into turn 13. Not really sure why he went in so slow, but he tried to get on the power there on the exit and just got a little bit of oversteer on the exit, or maybe even some wheel spin, and just looped his car around. So just went on the power too soon. Oh, Dan having a look up the inside here. He's gonna stuff his nose in there. Benny goes in deep. As we go side by side up the hill once again. We've seen this a few laps ago. This time it's the other way around with Benny Fish on the inside, still holding on to P2. Beautiful defending so far as they're still going side by side through 14. Oscar on the outside now, and he's gonna pick his moment.
Oscar's coming now.
Yep, and he's right on the back of Piazza there. So in trying to make a move on Fish, Piazza is now put under pressure from Oscar Fredriksson. So let's see what Oscar can do here. Gaining speed, gaining to the outside now. I'd say yes, he does. As he picks up the slipstream from Benny Fish in front. On the outside into the bus stop, and he has to yield there to Dan Piazza, who holds on to P3. Beautiful bit of racing between these drivers right now, as Benny Fish has got the least of push to passes left. So this is Thomas Geisler out of 14. Oh yes, big tank slapper indeed, and he just hits the wall. It wasn't a hard hit though, but enough to do some sort of damage. It's gonna be a busy highlights video, I can tell you guys that much.
That's good.
Exactly, it's great. Oh, Thomas just spins again. He's not got the right downforce on the rear wing, and he just went nose first into the wall, and I think that is going to be day done for him. What's happening to Benny Fish? Does he have to pit? Did he not take enough fuel? Or what's happening to Benny? Oh, he's pitting, yes. Oh no!
What a shame.
With 2 laps to go, he is going to have to come into the pits for a splash of fuel. Oh. So that puts Piazza into P2 for a Old Dogs Racing 1-2 currently.
Yeah, it will put Oscar on the podium.
Doriano Ricciucci on series debut for his team Old Dogs Racing from Italy. He's going to come across the line here at Watkins Glen to win the New York 420. Awesome performance right there. He wins by 4.11 seconds over his teammate Dan Piazza, who makes it a 1-2 for the Old Dogs Racing team. Oscar Fredriksson comes home in P3 to take home the series championship in the VOR IndyCar Euro Series, powered by Apex Age Coaching and Majors Garage. Great performance by Oscar all season long. Congratulations to him.
It looked like Dakota got a penalty because he finished P7.
I have no idea what happened there for Dakota then. We'll have to find out after the race. We will see you guys next week for the final race of the season. With the championship already wrapped up, it's going to be another great race to close off the season with. So take care everybody, and see you next week.